kind of diplomacy with sword and spell.
Big stick diplomacy.
Big stick diplomacy, exactly.
Well,
Here
what
we go.
call, aggressive negotiations.
Yes. So let me give you a little bit of a description of this place. So Duristan had led you pretty much across town towards the old mill. And the mill itself consists of 2 interconnected barn-like rooms with high wooden ceilings. There's a huge millstone that occupies the center of one room, which you see, right? You see that on the right-hand side?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's resting at a cocked angle upon its broken spindle. The skeletal remains of a brace of oxen lie next to it, still harnessed to the millstone shaft with chains. There's a mountain of moldering flour that, or at least flour sacks that slump against one of the walls. And behind them, a makeshift ladder climbs through an open hatch to the floor above. Actually, I'm having a hard time. Oh yeah, here it is, exactly. So there's a ladder that leads to the upper floor, and from the outside it also looked like the upper floor was still in, well, serviceable shape, at least. Of course, you don't really have time to explore right away, because there is the little roadblock of 2 demon wolves that have stepped out of the shadows, and Duristan himself, who has revealed himself to actually have succumbed to lycanthropy. Let's go for initiative.
Is this one Duristan?
That is Duristan. Have I not shown you his new
No.
face?
Nope.
No.
I will. He is actually not an unimpressive specimen.
Ooh, cool.
That is what he looks like now.
Oh.
Where did he pick up the freaking
Armor.
Yeah.
I think they just give you out when you become a werewolf.
I mean, if he had shown up wearing that and having a wolf themed shield and and a great big sword, I might have second guessed a little bit.
So, like, dude, throw a shirt on.
Let me check if he is actually, if that's supposed to be the same stuff he wore earlier. That would be funny.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
no,
it
no.
is some
My normal-
No, because earlier he had
Yeah,
like this
you-
much more
no, guys,
hunter-esque.
you don't get it. I mean, when you polymorph, your gear melts into your skin. So when werewolves polymorph, their gear melts out of their skin. You know?
Yes, you're right, because the wolf is the true form.
Yes.
Or
So when you,
Not,
when they
'cause-
turn into their hybrid form, they get to melt out their badass werewolf gear, like a leather sleeve with spikes, you know.
yeah.
So they only can look badass in their hybrid forms.
Well, he definitely looks badass right now. That's for sure.
That there is no question about that.
Okay, so we have.
Initiative what? Oh, well, at least this one.
We got a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Wait, so it's Duristan and 2 wolves. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you're getting kind of jumped by these guys, it seems, because one of them is actually the one to go first. Let me check their speed. Yeah, 30 feet. Nothing fancy about that. So he's just gonna move. Whoomp, 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 whoomp. Do they have anything they can do meaningfully with their standard? If they don't get to attack, not really. No, so he's just gonna take his the full round to move, and he push against this wall here to like get some cover, and then it's Emaírel's turn.
Emaírel is going to take a standard action
Mhm.
to bless his spear and make it Bane of Lycanthropes. Um, and that will be it for the turn. Is the wagon or whatever it is here? Is it like providing cover? Is it
Yeah,
fast move?
it's like kind of little over waist high, so it should provide like a half cover plus 2.
Okay, so I assume the wolf could jump
Yeah,
atop of it and attack from there.
totally.
Okay. Okay, that's it. He's going to enhance his spear, and that'll be it for his turn.
Okay. Untianu.
Yeah, Montianu's probably not one to take the lead here, but he will at least step up next to Emaṛel, creating a little bit of space and getting in front of Evelyn. And he will draw his... Well, is it safe to assume we would have approached with weapons out already, since we've been through multiple encounters?
Yeah, and as long as you're outside, you're certainly going to be ready
Yeah.
for anything. Yeah.
So he had his rapier and his whip out already then, so he will simply ready in action
Okay. 4.
to try to lash out with the whip at an enemy who gets too close. And I realized I may have botched the whip rolls a little last time. His reach is not 15 feet with the whip; it's only 10 feet. So I don't know if that actually came into play at all. But
Okay.
I mean,
just
his
really?
sorry. Let me rephrase. The reach with the whip is 15 feet. He only threatens squares 10 feet away.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Normally, the whip does not threaten squares at all. As I reviewed
Oh, yeah.
the rules,
You
but
have
he
to pick
has
up the whip mastery and all that to increase the threaten range or something like that.
he has feats that increase his threaten range, but he does threaten 10 feet away.
Okay, I see. All right, so the wolf here kind of jumps up onto that cart, which puts him into Montianu's reach, and
Yep.
Emaṛel's actually.
Is he wielding any weapons?
Yes, he is. He's wielding a falchion.
In that case, I think Montianu will attempt to disarm him.
Okay.
As he hops up there.
Does he stop there, or is he?
No,
trying
he's
to
gonna
get
keep
the-
moving. So
Okay.
next move, you get your chance.
And not great.
16 and 12 is a miss.
It's just the 16.
Oh yeah, right. It's just a 16. All right, and then he's just gonna hop off the cart here, which gives Emaṛel an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 20.
22 hit is also a miss.
Damn.
And then he is going to choose Emaṛel and going to try and smite bite.
Smite bite.
The smite bite.
Smite
It's a
bite.
26 actually. No, wait, it's +0 on attack, so it's a 21 to hit.
21 is a miss.
Ah, smite bite misses. Doctor, your turn.
Alrighty, I think at this point I will use my standard action. My chair sheet. I wanted to use the swift action, but I think I will just drink it normal. I will just drink my shield extract. So my armor class will become 24. So, which means somewhat respectable in this encounter.
Okay.
And I will move into cover Emaṛel.
Okay. Duristan has fully changed shape. And, interesting. 30 feet speed. He's gonna run over the millstone, hop off on the other end, and is going to move whoop, around. Here. Evelyn.
Okay. Evelyn will, since she
Did we miss Geier? He was supposed to
we
go
missed
after.
Geier.
Oh, did you
right.
not click your token?
Oh, no, he's there.
He's
on
there.
13.
Huh.
He rolled after you sorted us out.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay, so before Duristan, actually, he should have gone.
Sorry about
So-
that. Yeah. Step away for a second, and I think I missed my turn.
Yeah, but you can take it now.
Okay, then I asked you a question earlier on the thing,
On the what?
on the chat,
Where?
right before everyone took initiative.
Oh. No, I don't think that it doesn't strike you as an option. I mean, it's not
Alright.
like the air is still. I mean, it's good thinking, but it's not like there's any actual flour around. It's just molten.
It's a bit of a trauma I have.
Trying to blow up the mill.
It just occurred to me like, hey,
That's
perhaps fire, good, bad, both. And we're basically standing on the only way in and out, right?
Yeah, pretty much. There's
Okay.
there's this ladder that leads upstairs, and you don't know if maybe there's another exit, but this floor, yeah.
So in that case, Geier will stare at Duristan, and taking out this crooked piece of desiccated claw, starts scratching at some things, and staring, venom pouring out of his eyes, and saying, "Duristan, you traitorous creature! You will burn. I will flail the skin off your bones." And I cast Terror.
Alright,
And that is a DC 19 save.
okay. He actually gets +1 versus fear, but that doesn't help. 17 is still not enough.
Aha!
So
So
what
he
happens?
gets a sense of unrelenting fear. He is panicked and shaken for 1 round.
Okay. Wait, he's panicked and shaken for 1 round. What? For how long is he panicked?
Let me show you the little thing.
As per the terror spell. I mean, it is the terror
It's
spell.
here on Discord.
If withered.
I know if the saving throw succeeds, he is
Yeah.
he is shaken, but
So
he is
for
panicked.
one round per level, he is panicked for 1 round per level. Okay,
That's strong.
it is strong. All right, he's panicking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in a round token, but
+2,
Just,
-2 penalty on all saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
hmm.
And if it's cornered, which he might just be,
You're level 8, right? Caster level 8? Or no, this is necromancy. So
I am
what-
caster level 8. Yeah.
But for necromancy spells, doesn't your caster level count some higher or something?
I know in my character sheet it says male half sorcerer, well-blooded, age 8. Yeah. It's.
But don't you have an item or something? Or you took a feat?
I thought. Yeah. I do have, which is the bloodline intensity.
Yeah, something like that, maybe. I seem to recall that your necromancy spells work at a higher caster level.
Oh no! The bloodline intensity is that I can cast my spells once a day without counting. I do have the spell focus mythic necromancy. So for necromantic spells, it increases by 1,
Should
No,
increase the
that's
DC.
DC.
I have the same thing for that.
and I have spell focus conjuration as well.
Let me just check on here. Will episode terror.
Spell focus just increases the DC of the
So
spells.
terror works at caster level 9. I don't know where exactly you're getting that from, but it should be caster level 9.
Just from the sheet. Because in spells and powers on the PDF that you sent me, it says CL 8. 8.
Well,
But I'll take 9. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, on the actual hero lab, it tells me that it's 9. Anyway.
So I don't know if the ladder here counts, but otherwise, if he is cornered, then he would cower and does not attack.
Right.
Using the total defense action in combat.
It is Evelyn's turn.
I suppose Evelyn probably wouldn't have had the foresight to go casting spells on herself in advance, so she's going to cast Eagle Splendor on herself now, and she's going to gaze at the nearest werewolf there, and that'll be her turn.
Okay. All right. Then this wolf comes up, moves here, moves into this square, kind of kicking climbing over the half-rotten, moldy and mildewy sacks of flour, and attacks Arronax.
Would that provoke, or is that too much
No,
cover?
there's cover here. Okay, he's also going to try and smite bite.
Okay.
Not sure if Arronax is actually good,
Uh,
but it would be a 20 to attack, to hit.
well, first of all, it no longer hits, and second of all, well, it just so happens that Aronax in this current his state is not good.
That is not good.
For him.
Emaírel, your turn.
Emaírel is going to take one step back and attempt to stab this wolf over here.
$24 to hit is a hit.
And there will be an extra 2d6 damage on it from Bane.
Okay, so that first of all, it's 25 points of damage, but the damage resistance applies, right?
Yeah. I believe I can only bypass the silver resistance, but not the good resistance.
Okay, but that does make a big difference. Whoops.
I thought the good resistance was higher than the
No,
silver.
the silver is actually higher.
Oh!
Okay, so yeah, so you stab him pretty bad. Muntianu.
Oh, Montianu is going to see what he can do about this werewolf, follow up, and he will make a full attack with his rapier.
Ooh,
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
For a total of 13 points piercing, and then 15 to hit.
Well, first, so the precision damage. How does that interact with the damage reduction, the precision damage?
I think it's just added onto the normal physical damage,
Okay.
unless it's immune to precision.
damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's still.
So it is a +1 rapier, so it is magical. I don't know.
Okay, but he still only takes very little damage from the stab, and the second attack is a complete miss. Well, this wolf. Well, I mean, there's just barely enough room for him to step over here. But actually, no, he won't. What's that?
Sorry, I should be adding additional damage thanks to Evelyn's stare when land that.
Which is 3?
I think it's 4 now. Let me just quickly double check. The level up changed. May have changed that. It is an additional painful stare. extra 4 points.
Okay.
Nice.
And then he stays where he is, and he is just going to try and attack Arronax. Using his falchion once, twice, and then biting.
Ooh.
Aye, aye. Well, okay, 25 does hit.
Okay, so that's, first of all, that's not a 25. That is a 27. And then it is 17 points of damage. You still count as human, right? Even in your
Yes.
changed. Yep.
Yes, I do count as human.
And so it's 17 points of damage. And the second attack is actually just an 11. No, it's a 13, but I'm sure that's still a miss. And the bite is a 26 for 9 points of damage, and I will need a fortitude save.
9. Minus 9. That actually bites into my hit points from those that are granted by my increased constitution. And fortitude save. Yeah, I think I got it.
That looks pretty good. And he's also going to try and trip you with his bite. 27 to trip.
That is my combat maneuver
CMD.
defense, 22, so I suppose I am tripped.
Yeah, so he throws you to the floor. And then it's your turn.
Alright. So now I am prone. To rise from prone, it will probably provoke all kinds of attacks, and it will take my move action, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I need to ponder this for a moment. Alright, I think I will rise from prone as a move action. So, wait. Come.
You said you are getting up?
Yes, I am getting up.
Okay. Then they're going to use their falchion on you.
Nope.
That's an 18
Nope.
and 21. Wait, that's not actually true because you are on the ground as well. So it's a 22, the first one, and the second one is a 25.
Well, okay, second one hits.
That's 16 points of damage.
Well, I might be in a predicament now.
But at least you're no longer prone.
Yes, I will, as a free action, sort of, I will activate my healing, so I will get 5 hit points back. And I will, well, I guess I can't really waste my time trying to bite them in anger, so I will, this one is more hit, more
He's taken more
wounded,
damage,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I think I will try to essentially point blank him with a bomb.
Okay, but that's a ranged attack, which would provoke.
Well, he already. Oh shit! They have combat reflexes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if we saw that
We
last
don't know.
time.
I don't think we saw that they had combat reflexes.
Yeah, well,
no.
let's see. I think I will. I still can. Yeah,
Let's find out. Well, there's 2 of them right next to me.
Yeah, I can take 5-foot step now because I didn't actually move while I stood up. So I will step back, and it will no longer gonna be a ranged attack against this guy. Well, no longer be melee range against this, so I will throw the bomb at him.
Alright. The other one doesn't attack you.
Okay.
Doesn't have it. Okay, so 11 is a miss, of course. So what happens? Natural 1.
Well, nothing
Just
really.
rolls into one of the... Well, it's not a named enemy, I guess. So we're not going to use the fumble deck. 4, 5. So it rolls... Or you lob it past him. Goes off. Splash damage might still hit him, right?
Oh yeah. It will take him. Well, no. I think no. Wait. Its splash damage is for half, so it will take at least some of it.
How much is it?
Well, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So he takes 5 points from the miss. And the second one is a hit. Goes off for 18. But they have some... Oh, sorry. That was actually wrong because it's all fire damage, right?
First of all, it is fire damage. Second of all, I can't use second one because I used the move action to stand up.
To get up, you're right. Okay. So, yeah, he did not take the splash damage because of his resistance.
Ugh.
Good. Then it's Duristan's turn, and he drops his silver longsword and starts screaming, and seems more like the Duristan you know.
Oh, he's showing his true colors now.
And starts running.
With tail behind his legs.
Yes, literally. And then it's Gaia's turn.
Ah, get back here, you coward! Sorry, that was satisfying. And yeah, Geier stares intently at the floor, and his hand starts glowing, and he starts making strange gestures as this green-purple energy summons from the floor, and a skeleton starts to rise. You know, there's many dead things around these parts.
Evelyn,
and I cast minor. So you were right. Because of the Sanguine feat, I do get +1 in Necromantic caster levels, and I have an ability that I get augment summoning. So my creatures are more powerful and robust. So they get a +4 enhancement bonus to strength and constitution for my skeleton. So I manifested somewhere around here.
Takes a round, yeah.
Yeah, takes just so.
+4 strength and constitution, you say?
That is correct.
Well, constitution doesn't help with undead, but the skeleton is going to have a better attack modifier. Okay, yeah, but it's going to take a round for the skeleton to rise. Evelyn.
Evelyn is going to do the thing she does best and just harass the heck out of the enemies. She's going to...
Oh, wait 1 second, by the way. No, wait, he didn't take any damage, so his stare doesn't work. Sorry. I was thinking that this guy could have taken some damage from the stare from the splash.
No, she already... she only gets to apply the stare once per round. She already did that for Montiano,
okay.
so... So she will just switch her gaze to the other werewolf, the one that is at full health, and she will cast Oppressive Boredom on it.
Okay. It's the will save?
It is a will save. DC is currently 21. He has a -3.
Failed.
Okay, he is bored. And that's it for Evelyn.
He is bored.
Which one got bored?
This
The one all the way to the right.
And he just sighs. Ugh. And doesn't he get another save? Isn't this kind of like...
Yeah, after each round that he's potentially affected, he'll make the save again. So.
Okay, so he probably should have saved on his own turn. Or... Like,
yeah, well, we've come across this many times.
Yeah.
The wording of the spell is not great, but basically what you've done is if he fails when the spell's cast, he's bored on his round, and then the next round we see if he can act.
Yeah,
So on and so on.
Okay, all right. Then, yeah, he's just terribly bored. He, like, all of a sudden stops having any interest in fighting. And Emaírel.
We'll step to the side and again try to stab the same wolf.
21 is a miss. 23 is a hit. Yeah, okay, I'll give it to you. It's a hit. Wow, 26 points of damage, really?
Yeah, plus an plus
16 plus 11. So that, yeah, so you stab him dead. Montiano.
Yeah, Montiano will, I guess, try to move in and score a hit on this wolf, who is now bored. And he's just gonna take some stabs.
Wow.
Ooh.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That looks like two confirmed crits, no? At least one.
I don't know if the 22 confirms, but
No, the 22 does not confirm. But the first one certainly does. So the first one that is...
and he
I'm
recovers a
using
Panache
only the
point.
second one, right? Yeah. It's 19 plus 6 is 25.
And add another 4 from Evelyn's stare.
29 minus their resistance. And then the second one is a hit. 11 plus 6, 17 minus their resistance. Yeah, it's 2. One very brutal stab and one follow-up. But they are tough wolves.
Montiano's finally moving with some of his dueling grace that he's supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doctor.
Yeah. You know, I think the people have this one well in hand, so I will try to preserve myself for a moment here, and I will first move out. I think something like this, if it's all possible. And I will drink one of my healing potions, extracts.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's possible. The wolf is bored and everybody else can let you pass. Okay, Duristan is just panicking, is frantically trying to keep distance between you and him, and he's just going to start to cower behind the millstone. And then it's Geier's turn. The skeleton appears. Where did you want it to appear?
I had said here, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
No, you can point to wherever you want as it manifests.
Yeah, then here would be better.
Okay.
Like a surprise. Does it take an action to command it, or is it?
No, it's gonna attack and to the best of its abilities. It's gonna consider your enemies. And...
Okay, so I can still do another thing.
Oh yeah, totally. We can just roll its attack first.
Yep.
With a +2 to hit and damage because of the augmented.
The augmented summoning gives it +4 to strength and constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which in this case means +2 to attack and damage.
Cool.
Do you want to roll?
Oh, I get to roll.
Right.
Do you have a token, skeleton token? No, right? Let me see. Pathfinder. Have it right here. So it has a broken scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
That is, yeah, +0. Sorry, it's +2, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Are you sure you can use the sheet? There's a sheet that you can use. It's human skeleton. It should be in your journal.
Wow.
I'm gonna stick by my result.
Okay, that's fine. Just roll to confirm. It's not confirmed, but it's a regular hit. And roll for damage.
I see the human skeleton here. It's 1d6 damage. That is very little.
Just a little skeleton. Trying real hard.
Hey!
That's 8 points of damage. See? Told you to try.
How's that for luck?
Luck, yes. Damage, no.
Hey, it's a minor inconvenience, and I'm hoping at least now the werewolf is flanked, or maybe
Yeah,
it helps the rest of the party somehow.
Exactly. It's definitely for offering flanking. All right. So your turn.
Yeah, I still have a turn. So Geier will make it go. Oh, sorry, close it. Geier will cast Howling Agony on the werewolf.
Okay, that's a fortitude or.
That is a DC 19 Fortitude. But since it's Necromancy, the DC is +1. Or is
No,
that already? It's already.
I think with the DCs, it's already in there because Hero Lab tells me it's 19.
Okay.
All right. He fails, and quite fittingly, he will have to howl on his next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn.
Who just got hit with that? The one
This
who's
one.
ganged up on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
Duristan is
interesting.
cowering in a corner. He's gonna have a fun time later once we're done with this one.
So hang on a second. What spell did he just get hit by?
Howling Agony. He
And what
gets
does it
some
do?
penalties, and he has to, if he howls as a move
-2
action.
to
You don't-
AC attacks, melee damage, reflex saving throw.
Interesting, because if he continues to be bored, he can't even howl. So
Because it's an action. Yep.
yeah. Let's see. Evelyn is going to. She might as well draw her her parasol sword and try to stab at this guy, I guess.
How scandalous!
Mm-hmm.
She's got flanking, he's got penalties,
Mm-hmm.
and she's staring at him. So all in all, it's just for kicks. She's gonna test it out and see if she can draw blood.
Ah, crap. Gaia, can you just roll a spell resistance check? Not gonna-
For whom?
The werewolf. I forgot that he has spell resistance. Just roll a d20.
I should have
Yeah.
done that too.
Yeah, but it's been too long. But
Okay.
Gaia hasn't been that long. So just roll a d20, Alejandro. Right, that's enough. Yeah. Okay, parasol stab.
All right, she's gonna see what she can do here. That's a 19 to hit. She's got some
21.
bonuses. He's got some penalties
So 21 with flanking,
with flanking.
and he gets -2 because of the howl, which puts him at 21 AC.
Okay, so that is a hit for all 5 points of piercing damage, but then she is going to trigger her stare, which when she deals damage, the stare is much worse. She just doesn't normally deal damage, so it is an additional 2d6.
What's the wording? Because she doesn't actually deal damage. It's completely resisted.
The mesmerist can cause the target to take an amount of additional damage equal to half the mesmerist class level, or in this case, if for her, it's 1d6 points for every 3 class. When an attack that deals damage hits the target, so the attack
Hits, but I guess.
I mean, the attack does deal damage. It's just the creature resists the damage. So
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
still get to apply it.
Well, no, there's
Yeah.
stuff like with some abilities
yeah,
it
that-
explicitly says you have to actually pierce any
Well, the attack
damage
deals
resistance and stuff.
the attack deals damage, but the werewolf doesn't take damage. Like
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
like this.
So I mean, it doesn't say when the creature takes damage. It says
Right.
when an attack that, like, if Montiano used the whip to try and disarm, it wouldn't apply. I think, because that attack does not deal damage.
Yeah,
But,
that makes sense. Okay, so
let's see if
roll,
the
additional.
2d6 can squeeze through another 5 points. Just enough. She deals 1 point of damage.
All this for a drop of blood.
Yeah.
No, I mean that doesn't seem right. So it's not like this is just more damage of the damage that you do with the attack.
It is. I think.
What's it called? It's painful stare? Or
Painful stare. When an attack that deals damage hits the target of a mesmerist's hypnotic stare, the mesmerist can cause the target to take an additional damage, to take an amount of additional damage equal to half the mesmerist's class level.
Mm-hmm.
So either it's the same damage as the attack that caused it, or it's untyped damage. But
this damage is precision damage and is not multiplied on a critical hit.
Oh, yes, that is true. It is precision damage. Sorry, it's in the next paragraph.
Okay. Okay. Well, because I was thinking that it should bypass damage resistance, but in this case,
I don't think it does. I think it's just making the attack deal more.
So it's 1 point of damage that gets through. And I'd like to think that Evelyn does not actually have a parasol sword as much as that she's just using her parasol.
Just her actual...
And, yeah, and just giving like really evil stares.
Well,
it's weird because it says the thing about the precision damage in the second paragraph when it starts talking about the D6. It doesn't talk about the damage type in the first paragraph, so I don't know why that is, but...
Well, because that applies to the damage that she uses for herself?
Yeah, I don't know if it's only for... if that... I don't understand. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
All I know is
sense
it's
that
actually
not
more
very well
effective
with.
for her to use it when she's not attacking because
Yeah.
somebody else will actually deal enough damage to go through.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
so
never mind.
you poke
1
him with your
point.
parasol, and then it's his turn, and we'll see if he still is so bored from all of this. Yeah, he is. This is boring. Emaírel. Okay.
Are these considered difficult terrain?
Yes. Oh, this? No, but there's a wall between you and that.
But could I go 5, 10 like this with 20 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he will move that way and then stab at the wolf.
So bored by all of this. Just, ugh. What? What now? 23 points of damage?
Does he still get opportunity attacks?
Those would still be actions, even if they're free actions. It doesn't make sense to me that he would all of a sudden take an attack of opportunity if he's too bored.
Sure.
All right, so he takes 13 from the first one, then the 4 points of damage from the Bane. All right, and then it's Muntiano's turn. Anthony?
Sorry. Yeah. I was looking at oppressive boredom again. He's Montiano's just going to keep stabbing, even though he's at all of his panache. He's just trying to kill it now. That is
24 to
17 damage. Yeah,
24 to hit is a hit. 17 damage means 7 come through.
And the other one is not going to get it. Okay.
Yeah. And the doctor.
all right. I will heal myself a little bit again with my fast healing, spontaneous healing. Just wait, 2 points left. +5. And it's time for Duristan. If I attack Duristan, will he get another save from his terror?
I don't think so. I don't think this description said anything to that effect. Alejandro?
Sorry, I was looking at my spells. What did Arronax say?
Does the terror spell allow another save if you take damage?
Don't know. 1 second. Over here.
I don't think so.
He's panicked.
No, there's just the first save. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, I think I will use another bomb on him.
Oh, Alejandro, just for next time, you should have actually rolled a ranged touch attack to hit. And then,
yeah, because we just rolled for the save, right?
yeah, and then
Sorry about
they
that.
get a save. Okay, so Doctor runs around, climbs onto the millstone, and then throws a bomb
Yeah, I think that would be...
Durstan's direction. Goes off, goes boom, and hits him for 17 points of fire damage.
Mhm.
He is
And
at risk
he catches on fire.
catching on fire.
No, he catches on
DC
fire with
20.
no save.
Oh, it is?
Explosive bomb, yes.
Okay. Damn. Okay. So now it's his turn. Panic. Does that mean that he's so panicked that he wouldn't even put out a fire if he's on fire? That doesn't seem right.
Well, I don't know.
Panic creature must start with hopefully at top speed. It can't take any other action. It can't take any other actions but flee.
Well, then probably he's so terrified he doesn't even notice.
But that's just. I mean,
He's panicked.
he's literally on fire and he's panicked. Why would you? Why
Yeah,
would you
he's just cowering. Like, get it off me, get it off me.
Oh no, I'm on fire.
Yeah. What can I do about that?
Stop, drop,
Nothing.
and roll.
Nothing. Well, I'm gonna say he's still gonna get the reflex save because that's not an action. He just can't take the full round to get the bonus. 13, still a fail. So he's gonna take 2 points of ongoing fire damage. And gonna continue to cower in fear. And then the fire goes out, is that it? Or does it keep on? Nice. Is it just one round of fire damage?
I think so.
Each round.
I think until he douses the flames. I mean, it's this.
Oh, and actually taking that save is an action.
Yeah.
Extinguishing the flames is a full round action.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
He
rolling
just-
on the ground would be a bonus. Okay.
He's just continuing to burn until he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's Geier's turn.
How bad does this wolf look?
Oh, he looks
Pretty
pretty
bad.
yeah.
Like,
Big
Wait.
bad wolf.
I want to see if I can use my bone racer on it.
Well, I mean, I tried to cut one open with my silver razor and it didn't work. What can you do?
The only thing, Simon, is that in my abilities page, I have the bone racer as a wondrous item, but it doesn't say how much damage it does.
Are you sure you want to? I mean,
whenever the DM says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Oh.
no. I mean, it's
I
just you have a strength of 7. they have plenty of resistances. I mean,
But I have a bone razor. Yeah. All right. Maybe a werewolf is not the best chance to give it a go.
Yeah. Maybe try with some rats first or something.
Well, so much for being sensible. Yeah. Okay. So Geier will order his skeleton to attack, or just like keep bothering.
And by the way, the bone razor actually is a kind of razor, and it says in the first line that it's too thin and frail for combat. So
Okay. So
it's not as much a weapon as it is a wondrous item.
okay. I mean, it looks like they have the situation under control. So Geier will. I want to save my spells.
Oh, and just delay. Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna delay
Okay.
and just command my skeleton to attack.
Oh yeah, right. And Evelyn's turn.
Evelyn had her fun drawing blood, but now she's going to just take a 5-foot step back and leave room for Montiano to do his thing and just keep staring. That's it.
Okay, the skeleton misses, and the wolf is going to roll a will save. And fails, and is bored, and Emaírel.
Step again.
Because of the howling agony, the second attack hits, and that's enough to kill him. Okay, well, Duristan is still cowering in fear. Well, let's continue ticking. Let's continue to wait out the timer. So, Emaírel, that was your turn. Montiano.
Evelyn will, as she steps back, she just says, "There's still another Montiano," and he will head over that way.
Are we gonna kill it or take it alive?
15, 25, 20. Oh, sorry, I can't do math. My brain's dead for some reason. He'll also just hop up on this millstone. Does that require anything for him to do so?
No, you can do that as
Okay,
a move
he'll just
action.
double move up here then.
Yeah.
And be in position in case something happens aside from him screaming and dying in fire.
Okay, Arronax.
Arronax will move closer, I suppose. Wait. And I will use my move action for this.
Okay.
And he like saying, well, you know, we were told that you were turned to shreds, and long dead in Shudderwood, Mr. What's his name? Duristan. I can't see why this shouldn't be the truth of the matter, and he will. Well, I suppose I will use another bomb on him. I am running low, but I suppose I can leave at least 3 for now. $19.
19 is, of course, a hit. 25 points of fire damage. And only the first one. Okay.
And he's still on fire.
He is already on fire, and then his turn comes up. He takes the 5 points of fire damage, continues to scream and cry and just be panicked.
Does he actually take fire damage?
Yeah, he does. He does.
Even with it, he doesn't have the same resistances as everyone else?
No, because he's an afflicted werewolf.
Are we gonna kill it or are we gonna keep him alive?
Yeah, Arronax looks at Geier through the mill. Like, what do you think? Edimor's who now?
I mean,
Let's ignore that. Geier.
I mean, Geier is fine with necromancy and everything, but he knows Duristan and he brought out his true nature. He's very cowering and helpless, and he's not very comfortable with pressing on the attack.
I mean, you did cast a spell on him.
Yeah, dude.
His true nature was trying to kill you until
his true nature was cowardly and trying to kill me, and that was during combat. But right now, he's just this sad, pathetic excuse of a creature.
Okay,
we could just tie it up. I'm sure that whatever fate awaits him is gonna be worth it. Whatever we can do to him, he's gonna wish we would have killed him. But at least it won't be on our hounds.
Okay. I'm going to count that as your turn, since you're
Yep.
basically pleading with your
Hey,
group.
no, not pleading, just
suggesting this.
yeah,
Okay.
conversing.
Okay. Evelyn, your turn.
Evelyn is going to probably come over here to watch Duristan die. 5, 10. Can she just like walk through here?
Yeah.
Like past the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
25, 30, and I guess she'll just double move 5, 15.
Probably with a smile on her face.
Yeah. 20. Yeah. Let's call that good enough. Close enough.
Hey, Emaírel.
Let's get the move in. Let's see. That's a double move.
All right, that's a double move, you said? Okay. So, from upstairs, you hear some heavy footsteps on the old and creaking floorboards, and then a deep voice growls and cries out, "What is this damned ruckus down there?" And he lets himself drop from the upper floor.
Right, no skeleton.
Boom. Lands on the ground
Skeleton.
floor. Essentially lands on the skeleton. No, lands on the ground floor. And like he lands first on all fours, and he kind of looks like a wolf. And then he pulls himself up to his full height, and he looks hardly even wolf. I mean, it is definitely a werewolf in hybrid form, but he looks almost more like a full-blown demon than
Ooh.
just a wolf. And he takes in the scene. He sees some of his wolves dead on the floor,
Uh-oh.
and he says, "Blasphemers, I will tear you limb from limb and sacrifice you on the Hungry Moon's altar for her glory." And that was his first move action, and I'm just going to give him a little backhand swipe at the skeleton. 16 points of damage is just obliterating the skeleton. And he
I was
goes,
just growing attached to that skeleton. No, I wasn't.
well, never get attached to some creatures. Monteano.
Okay. It seems like Duristan is rather trapped in his predicament, doesn't it? Evelyn's just gonna say, "Montiano, northwards," and he's going to look that way and he'll come over here and again do that thing, ready in action, to strike at an enemy that comes within his whip's reach.
Okay, yeah. Arronax actually was like already pulling out his silver war razor with like a very disturbing glee in his eye, but well, this sort of changes his attention, so he will turn to the newly arrived guest, and well, I suppose it would be time to distract him from Geier, because he will kill him very, very fast. So I will heal another 5 hit points, because it's never too late to get some healing, and I will move 15 feet, will stand side by side with Mr. Montiano, and I will call this guy out, saying, well, you will have to somehow work yourself a new altar, because we purified your old, and we'll purify you with fire. And I do a very obscene gesture at him. And yeah, that was a move action, so I suppose I will take a full defense, I suppose. as an action. Hello, Simon?
Yes, Duristan continues to cry and snivel in fear. Can you roll the ongoing fire damage?
Yes, I can.
Three points. And Duristan continues to be panicked. The skeleton is actually gone. Geier, your turn.
So, so I was away for a second, and suddenly this wolf appeared.
Yes.
Yes.
Where did it come from?
He crushed your
It
skeleton.
dropped into the room from upstairs. Looks like this.
Yeah, that's what I saw suddenly as it popped up.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's gonna sacrifice us for her satisfaction or something like that,
Correct.
which I do not appreciate all that much. So,
Almost every time.
run away. Yes, exactly. No, I mean, why fight when I can get someone else to do the fighting for me? So I will cast Grasping Corpse on this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And it will briefly animate and shamble towards the wolf and attempt to trip or grapple it. I'm going to go with trip. No, grapple. It does not provoke attacks of opportunity. The CMB for this combat maneuver is equal to my caster level plus my intelligence, wisdom, or charisma modifier,
Yeah,
whichever is higher.
Yeah, I think you want to go with charisma.
Yeah. And since it's a necromancy spell, that's a caster level 9.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you should have a plus 13 to trip.
And I would like to use a
Oh,
mythic
correct.
ability.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is the Surge, I think it is. Which adds a d6, and I can add it to the result.
Okay.
Wait, no, but that's the result. It's a save what he's got to do, right?
No, you can roll a d6 to your CMB
Okay.
because you're rolling this special CMB check.
Yeah, I just really want this to work.
Okay. And you can even decide if you want to use the surge afterwards. That is a d6.
Okay, and I gotta roll 1d20 plus 9 plus my charisma, right?
Yeah.
$13.
Oh,
20 is not going to be enough.
21 with the Mythic Surge.
I'm not gonna use
One.
Mythic Surge.
21, however, is also not enough. Sorry. Okay, but you still have a move action.
Is there a move action that says leg it the shit out of here? Because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, and also, so you animate the dead body of one of his former pack mates, and it starts animating and move towards him, and he just looks at it, huffs, and just takes a step and crushes his skull, which causes the animated corpse to collapse.
Stop animating.
Yeah. De-animate. Evelyn.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, good. More. She will step up here and stare. And she will cast a spell. Another spell. He's got a big weapon, a big sword.
Yeah. Big bastard sword.
Okay. She's actually gonna cast Wait, does that apply, or is it just an ability check? I attack roll. She's gonna cast Hermian Potential on Mr. Montianu.
Okay. Emaírel.
What can Emaírel figure out about this new boss werewolf demon person?
Give me a knowledge religion check. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, you've already seen all of the fiendish traits in those wolves, but this one certainly epitomizes it. And his devotion to his demon lord or demon lady also strikes you as exceptional. Yeah, so you think that this may be an anti-paladin?
Ooh.
Lovely. I think
so. So these were smiting from fiendish template, and this one is going to smite us from his class abilities.
What can he do? He does have spells. Oh yeah, okay, he can do that. So he's going to start by moving over here in front of his comrades. That's the move, and for a standard action, he's going to where is it? For a standard action, he is going to expend 1 point of mental focus and grant himself a version of haste. That will last 8 rounds.
Okay.
And that's it.
8 rounds, you said?
Mm-hmm. 1 per level. Oh, I'm tracking them on the token.
Okay. That was your turn. All right. The werewolf shouts up to the upper floor. Get down here, you useless curse! And then takes some very slow and deliberate steps towards you. And steps here. Yeah.
Right,
And as he draws...
That will provoke from Mr. Montianu, or not provoke, but he has a readied action.
Yeah, he has a readied action, sure. Go for it.
And he is going to try and let's see. Should he disarm? I think he's going to try to disarm. Because I don't know what that weapon is, but it doesn't look great. And he's better at disarming, ironically, than tripping somehow. I don't know why, but he just is, so he will attempt to disarm. The werewolf currently has a -3 to its CMD, thanks to Evelyn's stare. And Montianu will be rolling twice and taking the better result. So first is a 23. Oh, I didn't. Well, the attack two's got the it's 23. That's the point. 23 CM against the CMD, which is at a -3.
21 against the CMD at a -3.
That wasn't not a great roll, was it? Just a 9. Oh my god! And the other one was a 7.
It's still enough to just barely flick his weapon out of his hand. And he's doing that at a 10 feet distance?
Yes.
Okay. So what happens is he walks towards you and he again launches into this tirade of being like, I will crack your arms at your shoulders, and then I will twist them until they pop out of their sockets, and then I will tear them from your torso, And as he then gets into striking distance, Montiano flicks the bastard sword out of his hands. He drops it, and that makes him even more angry. He goes, and he is going to try and bite Evelyn. Power bite, actually.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
So it is at a -1, -2. Fuck. If he doesn't, he's not wearing his weapon, he's not wielding his weapons, then his bite becomes his primary attack, right?
Well,
So I believe that's how that works.
yes, I guess.
So then he gets a +5 to his bite. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll and then we.
I mean,
do
it's
that
going
roll.
to hit. Wait, hold on. What?
Yeah, he rolled a 6. Well, it should be 18 at this point, -2, so 16 bite attack.
Evelyn's AC is not very high. Let me check. Her AC is 17.
No way. Gonna squeeze out something here. Okay. Your favorite enemy or anything? No, doesn't look like it.
He gets a mouthful of that Mithril shirt. That
Yeah.
+1, literally the +1 on the Mithril shirt is what's saving her.
That's exactly what is doing it, and it makes him just it infuriates him, makes him so mad. Doctor, your turn.
Okay. Well, I suppose I might as well use all my bombs on this turn, so I will. I am within 20 feet, so I will exclude every friendly one and probably some explosive material if they exist here from my splash damage. And I will flick at least 2 bombs at this guy from my normal attack, and I will use one of my uses of mythic power to use my super attack, the deadly throw. And that would be all my bombs now.
Okay.
So that's my normal throws.
And with this touch, it's a hit. 21 points of fire damage. Going to be reduced. 21 to 2. And then the 16 is also a hit. 22. Okay. He took full damage, so he's just going to catch on fire, just like that. Boom. Okay.
Yes, and the deadly throw is basically attack with advantage in Pathfinder. So I will just click another bomb.
And we will pick the better roll. So
yeah,
28.
Yeah, I think 28 is the better roll.
Looks like it. So that's 22, which is then... Okay, boom. Yeah, a barrage of bombs goes off that would have decimated most, regular enemies, but not this one. Although he comes away severely burned as well. A demon wolf drops from the upper floor and lands on the remains of his packmate. There we go. Whoops. And then takes a round 1, 2, 3. Moves here.
I imagine that provokes.
Yep. Wow.
That will provoke from Montiano too, right?
And that should bypass the silver reduction.
I thought he has to... he has to... What did I say? He has to ready an action to do that.
No. He gets attacks of opportunity with the whip.
Okay.
But this one is only within, like, he just unless he went through this square.
That's true. He just entered Montiano's threatened area.
Oh, sorry. He has to leave. He has to leave the square, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that he's fine.
Okay, Duristan is going to take some more damage. Roll G6, Carnis.
Right.
As he just goes, no, 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 no. Ouch. Oh, hot, hot.
Ouch, owie, ouch.
5 points of damage. And Geier, your turn.
Well, there's still one werewolf left. That's body might still work. So once more with feeling, I'm going to try to do the grasping corpse.
Okay. Then go ahead. Roll your CMV.
Why are you?
Ooh.
Nice.
Whoa.
Mwahaha.
Which one is it going for?
It's going for the boss.
The big one.
Yes.
Okay, so he's moving towards
Grappling.
him. Like, kind of crawling.
Just shuffling, just using its arms and
Yeah.
clawing at the floor.
Exactly. And then, is he going to trip or grapple?
Grapple.
Okay, and he's just going to cling to his legs, being a real pain in
And
the butt.
dig the claws deep in there.
Evelyn.
Oh boy. Do I hear more sounds of movement from upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very fucked.
Evelyn is going to 5-foot step over here. How high is the ceiling in here?
Like something like 10 feet.
Only 10 feet. Only 10 feet. Evelyn is going to... Ooh. Not die. She's going to not die. So in order to achieve that, she's going to cast she's going to burn mythic power to cast invisibility on herself.
They have sent.
Hey.
It's a fair point, but she's gone and done it.
Emaírel.
Well, the big bad wolf is grappled. That seems the perfect time to try to take it out and go all out. So Emaírel is going to start attacking this thing. With his normal attack, an iterative, then a haste attack. So this is the normal and iterative. No good. The attack roll is an 18, but I don't think that's gonna do much.
Give me a second here. Okay. 16 and 9. No, they both miss.
It's an 18, but I guess the 18 still
18 is also a miss.
okay. And then
Oh, wait. You fumbled against the named enemy.
oh, okay.
gonna
Draw. Do I draw or do you deal?
I'm going to deal to Emaírel 1 card. You're going to have to play it.
Weren't we supposed to confirm the fail or something? No.
I was going to ask that. Don't we have to confirm fumbles or?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So let's just see what happens if you confirm. Which is, it would be melee. You would take 1 point of con damage.
Well, not ideal. Oh no. Oh no.
That is confirmed.
Well, -1 con, which means 8 max hit points, I believe.
1 con damage does not do anything. Only if you get another one.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's keep rolling then. So this will be the haste attack.
Yes, better.
32.
Sorry. 32 is a hit, of course, for 22 points.
22 plus 7 from the Bane, and that should bypass silver resistance. And as a swift action, Emaírel is going to call on to his mythic powers for the first time and take fleet charge. Only he's not charging, he's just stabbing again.
Is that the crit?
If you want to call that, I was going to roll again.
Oh, let's go with that. So you also... Nope, that's the fumble deck. You also roll take from the crit deck, because it is confirmed. Meaning... Where is it? Hard to read.
Piercing, forearm piercing, double
damage, and target is disarmed. That is correct. It is disarmed. And you're just going to deal... You're only going to deal 49 points of damage and kill it. Well,
why doesn't he go ahead and... Oh, it's dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's going to add another 4 points, but...
No, Emaírel, with his mythic power, just... I mean, what does it even look like? It's just... He moves so fast and stabs so many times, it becomes a blur. And then when things finally slow down, the werewolf... Like, his face, still this mask of anger, just kind of collapses in on himself, the life escaping its fiendish body as it turns back into a bulky, human-looking man.
Human-looking man.
Human-looking man.
That's how it shows up on the Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Alright, that was Emaírel's turn. Monteanu.
Monteanu, I believe, with his improved whip mastery, can grab things and pull them into his square. Is the sword technically a tiny object?
No. Oh.
I think, yeah.
In terms of like size, official sizes.
Oh, I see. Do they not give any?
Or wait, no, sorry, small or tiny object. He can do either.
Do they not give any examples what a small or tiny object would be?
I think.
No, they don't. No. They just say you can grasp an unattended small or tiny object. I mean, I would imagine that
I wouldn't call that small or tiny. It's a two-handed weapon.
Isn't it the same categories though as like for creatures? Like a medium-sized object would be like 5-ish feet tall and a couple 100 pounds. Smallish object would be the size of a halfling.
Too much. Yeah, which ability is that?
It's improved whip mastery.
Yeah, I mean, small is like a size of a dog or halfling, so I think it would count at least as a small.
Oh yeah, it is with a capital T and a capital
with a capital. Yes.
Yeah. Then I guess you're right. Yeah.
Okay, he's just gonna whip that sword over into his square. He has to hit an AC 10. Is he making an attack roll? A melee touch attack.
Sorry, but a bastard sword is still larger than small. It's 4 feet in length, which is more than small.
He can't grab it with his whip and pull it to him?
I don't think he can.
It's a sword.
It's okay. All right.
There are no size categories for objects. The only thing I can go on is that small is half the size of medium. If we say medium is 5, then or up to 5, then small is up to 2.5, and then a bastard sword.
But that's taking into account, density. You know, a 5-foot creature and a 5-foot sword are not as heavy.
I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, a 4 feet of solid steel is gonna be heavy.
Well, it's,
Oh, okay, then I
like
guess he won't
fridge.
do that. He'll just step over here then, and once again, ready and attack against anyone who comes within his reach.
All right. One more demon wolf is dropping in from above and sees what's going on.
And decides to leave.
Yes.
That would be
Oh,
something,
look.
wouldn't it?
Oh, I forgot I have a prior engagement.
Hmm. Well, they do see their pack leader on the floor, and they only followed him here because he convinced them that he would be able to eat the heart of the former pack lord, and now he failed. I think, yeah, I think it really doesn't make sense for them to push on, so he's just gonna spit on the floor, growl at everyone in the room, and give chase. Or, like, run off. Doctor.
You know what? I think at this point, Doctor will try to intimidate this guy into also giving chase, saying, "Don't you have somewhere else to be nowadays?" And I will roll intimidate.
Okay.
And because I am in my furious mutagen, or no, feral mutagen, I actually have a bonus to intimidate, +2, I believe. Which I'm, well, funny. I have a, so it should be 14, but I have -1 because my charisma is 8, thanks to the mutagen again.
Well, I guess he was about to leave anyway, but he takes that as an insult and decides to just give Emaírel a stab and a bite for the road.
Nope. Ooh.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Ouch.
Well, wait a second. So it's actually 5 lower. It's 25 to confirm.
No, that will not confirm.
Okay, then it is 13 points of damage. And a bite. Oh, sorry. No, yeah, you're not human. So the 14 is a miss. Duristan takes another d6 of fire damage.
Yep.
Whole point. And continues to be panicked for one more round. Geier.
Muted. Geier takes out from his pouch this very battered and abused-looking little effigy of a creature and starts twisting and poking at it and casting Bone Shaker on this guy. So that will be a DC 18 Fortitude save.
42, just saying.
Yeah, it's not the best against werewolves, but worth a try.
23.
Right.
Evelyn's turn.
This is I'm just gonna post this here for future reference. I found this in for Pathfinder weapons, which actually confirms your suspicion that the two-handed weapon is in fact a medium object.
Okay.
But yeah, there's apparently a kind of roundabout rule for that. So everyone's running away. Evelyn is just going to let them because she's invisible and she doesn't need to worry about that too much, I guess. It is true. The wolves are all fleeing, right?
Yeah. Well, no, the other one that Arronax tried to provoke hung around for
Okay,
one
well
more
then-
round of combat.
Evelyn will just stare at it then.
Okay. And Emaírel.
Emaírel is going to take one step to the side and then stab this wolf. And then add another stab for haste. I should be adding a 2 to all of those, I forgot.
Okay, well that does make the difference here. So it's 19 for the first one, and then 25 and minus 5, 20 for the second one. That kills that wolf too. Okay, that does take out all the wolves, but Duristan is actually still left, and he's about to lose the panic condition. So let's just stay in initiative. Montiano.
All right. I guess since this is all over with, he's just gonna come over here, and he's, I think, gonna finish Duristan off, or try to. One attack with his rapier is a critical.
Whoa. Named enemy, so
No.
let's take a look.
Piercing nerve cluster, normal damage, and target is stunned for 1d6.
Great.
Wow.
So he comes out of panic only to be stunned.
He'll be stunned
That's
for
11
way-
points of damage. Oh, and the 6 precision that
Yeah.
are also added. Well, that takes care of him then.
Oh well.
Duristan dies.
Well, he got what he
Yeah.
deserved.
Did he?
Yes.
Who was the real animal here?
The guy who betrayed us and led us into a den of werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the disgusting noble who's been nothing but a jerk to everyone
Yeah, yeah.
actually did deserve it. All right.
Cannot feel sorry for him.
Which jerk noble are you speaking of?
All of them.
Well, you didn't think Duristan was a jerk?
No, but there are many jerk nobles.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. All right. Let's do some loot.
Eek.
Well, I
Yes.
would also like if anyone wants to, if anyone has a question, I could speak with the dead.
Well,
Well,
we definitely, yeah.
But let's deal with that later because
Okay.
I don't have the energy to do that tonight, and I don't want to, because that sounds like you actually might get some important answers.
We can RP a bit on the channel.
Yeah. So the 4 wolves that you took out, the 4 regular demon wolf marauders is what they're called, each had a +1 breastplate and a +1 falchion.
Just a second. We took out.
4.
We didn't take out 4 here. Like one of them
Yeah.
ran away,
Oh,
right?
one of them ran away. Yeah, that's true. So you took
I
out
thought
4.
Carlos killed it when.
No, you took out 4, but only 3. you
Through
can reach.
combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3
That's 3 breastplates and 3 falchions.
but +1s all.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, that's saved.
The leader had a +1 bastard sword that he didn't even get to use once. And a +2 breastplate that didn't do him
Ooh.
much good either.
This is why we disarm people.
Mhm.
Duristan, ironically, still has a potion of cure moderate wounds on his body, as well as 20 silver arrows.
Hmm. He
He's
still has his old gear.
yeah, Let's. Can we?
The irony is incredible there. He's
Mhm.
standing there, burning to death, cannot grab his potion or put himself out.
Yeah, I mean it's magically compelled panic,
Yeah.
so I guess it's okay. All right, and this sexy little armor thing is actually a +1 studded leather.
Yeah, so that's what kids call it these days.
Yeah. I guess he's a leathered stud more than a studded leather. Then we have a +1 light shield with this nice wolf
Motif.
style.
Nice.
And a +1 composite longbow with a +2 strength rating.
+1 composite.
I can think of some previous characters who really would have liked that.
Mm-hmm. He also has 20 regular arrows on it. And the silver longsword he dropped is also +1.
Ooh.
And 158 gold pieces.
The longsword you said +1 silver.
Yeah.
Sword and 150 GP.
So, Sam, I don't know if that's gonna offset everything that you've been falling behind the wealth by level, but
Yeah, but that's already that's
no,
plenty.
right. That's a lot of
That's
gold.
That's a lot of loot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I think just today in this session, including the scythe and the breastplate from the cultist, you probably got as much money as you've gotten over the last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, we can like get to that now.
Oh yeah.
So it's a +1 scythe.
Yes.
+1 scythe.
And a +1 breastplate.
That's a lot of breastplates.
Yep.
Thankfully,
But
we have
they're all very similar, so you can stack them.
Conveniently all the same size.
I was gonna say, thankfully, we have a carriage to carry everything.
Oh, Duristan, you mind picking all this stuff up?
So it was scythe, breastplate, and I believe there were a couple of a pearl of power.
Oh yeah, there was a pearl of power on her too.
Pearls
First level.